Today's video is about the top 10 people who know the most languages. There's a lot of highly contested people, but anyways, they're known as polyglots, people who speak 6 or more languages. I speak 3 languages. I would love to know 6. My goal in life is to know 9 languages. A hyperpolyglot is over 12 languages. Actually, maybe I'll switch that to 12 languages so that I could get into hyperpolyglot status. Polyglot, it means many tongues. Poly means many, like polyamorous, polyphony, and then glot, tongue or opening or lid. Those are loose translations of what that means. So polyglot, many tongues. In 10th place, we have Graham Cansdale. He apparently knows 14 languages. He worked the European Commission as a translator. And in 9th place, we have Lonb Kato. He knows 16 languages. The best advice that he could give to learning a language is to believe in yourself and believe in the ability that you can learn these languages. Next, we have, in 8th place, we have John Vandewalle. He knew 22 languages, or knows 22 languages. He was a winner of the Polyglots of Flanders contest. So they took 22 languages, and you had to have a 10-minute conversation in that language. And between each of the conversations, you had a 5-minute rest, and he won that contest. Next, we have Timothy Donner. He knows over 23 languages. He's the youngest polyglot. And next we have Ken Hale. He was a professor of linguistics, and he knew approximately 50 languages, and he taught how to save dying languages. So languages that were becoming extinct because people weren't speaking them anymore. He taught how to save those languages, and he was really a proponent for rare languages. I don't know how to put that into words right now. But anyways, next we have Ziad Fazah, and he supposedly spoke 60 languages. Highly contested. He did a few tests where they would test him to see if he spoke those languages, kind of like the Polyglots of Flanders test. On television he did it, and he failed a few times. But that, you never know. It could have been nerves. It could have been anxiety. It could have been a bunch of things. These people aren't necessarily extroverts and want people to know that they speak this many languages. They study languages, and they try and converse in those languages and try and communicate in those languages. So maybe in circumstances where he wasn't put under pressure, he might have been able to talk with people and have conversations with those people. Anyways, next we have Cardinal Guiseppe Mezzofanti, I think that's correct. He supposedly spoke 70 languages. The Pope brought him in to converse with people, and I think there's one story where they had a bunch of people, I don't know, maybe a dozen or 2 dozen students come in, and they would speak in different languages, and he would respond to them all in that respective language, which is a pretty interesting feat. Next we have Alexand Arguelles. Oh, man, these names. He knew about 3 dozen. That's what he said he knew, and he studied 50+ languages, or knows about 3 dozen. In 2nd place, we have Emil Krebs, 65+ languages. He said that Chinese was the most difficult language to master. Maybe that's Mandarin, maybe it's Cantonese. There's a ton of different dialects. And in 1st place, we have Sir John Bowring. 4th governor of Hong Kong. Sorry, I was reading a note there. He was the 4th governor of Hong Kong, and he's said to be familiar with over 200 languages, and he can communicate in over 100 of those languages with different people. Now, that's a goal of mine. My goal is to know 9 languages. I don't know, to be a hyperpolyglot over 12 languages. I hope to get there one day. I don't really practice my French and Spanish too much. I don't know why. I'm a little bit shy sometimes. But anyways, you can watch yesterday's video. Pardon me. Yesterday's video is going to be here. Tomorrow's video is going to be here. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.